It has officially been announced by EW. Mississippi Acres Preserve is coming December 7th on all platforms. That means we are getting a simultaneous release. This is an unbelievable reserve with a wide variety of animals, including the new gun, the Coleman 22H. This is an unbelievable gun, and let's go into a look at what these animals have and what this gun has to offer for the reserve. Alright, so before we actually get started with the animals, we're going to first take a peek at this new Coleman 22H. This is an unbelievable gun. It's actually going to be class 1 to 2, so we now do not really have a need for the 243. We can now get many more loadouts, and it seems that we have 3 variants, a gray, a brown, and a green variant. So those are all amazing variants. These are going to be an amazing gun. It's going to hold 6 in the magazine, 6 bullets in the magazine, so that's going to be unbelievable. It also looks like its most effective range is at 150 meters, so that means it will go up to 300. And that'll be unbelievable. So now we have a 22 that can go up to 300 meters, and it looks like it'll be soft points and polymer bullets, so that'll be unbelievable. This gun just looks amazing. To me, it looks like a crossover between the 30-06 and the 243, not the 243, sorry, the 30-06 and the 303. It just looks like an unbelievable gun. I'm super happy we are getting a bolt action rifle for the 22, and this is just going to be a nice gun for the reserve, seeing all the amazing animals we have. And yeah, let's go and look at what animals we have now. The very first animal on our list, which was actually shown in a post now by EW on Instagram. You guys can go and look at the post on Instagram if you haven't already. But our first animal of the day is the American alligator, and this just looks unbelievable. If you have not watched the trailer, I'm going to link it down in the description. I have posted all the trailers in a video yesterday, so go and watch that. But this looks like an unbelievable animal we are going to have. It looks like its max weight range is going to be 506 kilograms, so that is going to be quite a big monster, and it looks like it's going to be class 6, and it is going to be a difficult animal, so it most likely will go up to class 9. Now, I do want to go and take a peek at what this animal could possibly have for fur types and what we could possibly see coming with this new reserve. Now, I've done some research on all of these animals, and for the American alligator, I have found that there's actually quite a few rare fur types you can find. So it looks like there's a chance that they could have a piebald variant, which you can see on the left. There's also a chance you can see not an albino, but a white variant, which you can see at the tippy top. And the ones on the far right are named Salt and Pepper. They're actually a duo of alligators, but the bottom one is melanistic and the top one is albino. So the white variant for the alligator will look amazing, as well as the piebald, but I think they're definitely going to have albino and melanistic. And yeah, let's go over to the next animal. The very next animal that we're introduced to is the gray fox. Now, some of these pictures that I have around the gray fox are not actually gray foxes, but just looking at the gray fox in the middle, it just looks like an unbelievable animal. If you guys have not watched the trailer, again, go watch it. But these animals just look unbelievable. I cannot stop watching this trailer. It just looks so good. But the gray fox is definitely a cool addition. Now, I could not find a melanistic gray fox, but I'm guessing that they do have melanistic, so I'll put a melanistic red fox in the top right corner. But if we look right under that, you can see that there is a piebald gray fox, so I do believe that they're going to have the same fur types as the red foxes. They're not going to look the exact same, but there is a piebald variant for the gray fox down below there. And then if we look to the left, that is a albino gray fox. So I think that these are going to be some new additions for the gray foxes, and this is just going to be an unbelievable animal. I am 100% sure that this animal is going to be class 9 and class 2, so that means you can take it out with a new gun. But do not take this as a confirmation. We will not see until either in a post by EW or in the new reserve itself. But this animal looks amazing, and there are definitely way more animals to come. After seeing the amazing addition of the gray fox, we are also introduced to the eastern wild turkey. We did not see this in the trailer, but if you guys go and read the description, I will read it at the very end of the video. But we are introduced into the eastern wild turkey. I was not able to find any pictures of it, but I did find a picture to put in the middle of the Merriam's turkey, which is in Silver Ridge Peak, so you can get a peek at that, so you can get reference. There are some pictures of the actual eastern wild turkey all around it, but you can see that there are a few variants, and the variants that I think that it will have for fur types is albino, melanistic, and leucistic. So this is going to be an unbelievable animal to hunt. It's going to be just like the other ones. I don't know if it's going to have as many fur types as the Rio Grande turkey, but this turkey definitely looks amazing, and it's going to be a fun addition to hunt in this amazing map. Our last bird species introduced into this reserve is the bobwhite quail. Now, looking at it, it is going to have the same animation as the ring-necked pheasant, so you will have to shoot it in the air, and if you shoot it on the ground, it looks like it will be grounded. But this bird just looks unbelievable, and I've done some research, and I think that the variants that we're going to have is melanistic, leucistic, and albino. Most animals have these variants. I do not think there's going to be a piebald variant for them, but you never know. But these are what this amazing bobwhite quail looks like, and I think it's going to be an amazing addition into the Hunter Call of the Wild community, and it's going to be a fun addition to hunt in Mississippi Acres Preserve. One of everybody's probably new favorite species that is going to be added is the raccoon, and now they are known to interact with the trash can, so maybe the trash can can act as a feeder and you might be able to hunt at the trash can for these amazing little critters trying to get them. Now, I might refer to them as trash pandas a few times. That is what I know them as, and that is what I will call them. But this animal just looks unbelievable, and I'm super excited to go and hunt this for ourselves. I'm guessing it's going to be class 2, but just looking at it, it looks unbelievable, and it looks like it's going to have many fur types. I'm guessing that there is going to be leucistic, albino, melanistic, and the one on the bottom right is blonde, and I think that'd be an amazing fur type to go find and hunt. And this animal is just going to be so much fun to hunt, and I'm super excited to go kill it and get it down and add it into my trophy lodge. And I think that this is definitely my new favorite species in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Now, the last animal actually shown in this trailer is the white-tailed deer, and I don't really think there's going to be much to talk about it, but it is going to be fun to grind this on a map with a lot of river. It's going to be similar to grinding like fallow deer on Tiawara, but this animal is going to be fun to hunt. Now, I don't really have to talk about the variants that's going to have because it already has albino, melanistic, and piebald there in many reserves now. This will be their 3rd reserve, and yeah, this animal is going to be super fun to hunt. But yeah, the white-tailed deer is officially making its way over to Mississippi. The next animal we see, and I was a little actually surprised that it was added into this, is the black bear, and this is going to be a fun animal to hunt. I did predict that it would be in a Louisiana style map, and I was correct, so that's actually it's a little surprising for me that I actually got correct about the black bear, but the black bear is making its way over here. I did say Louisiana black bear, which is just very similar to the black bear and actually is the same species, but the black bear is making its way over to Mississippi, and I'm not going to show any other variants of it because there's no rares for them. All the variants I'm showing are rare for the animal, and the black bear has no rare fur types. They're all more or less uncommon except for the common fur type. But the black bear is definitely going to be fun to hunt on this type of water map, and it's going to be fun to go and explore its need zones. Now, the last animal that was also added to the reserve from other maps is the feral pig. Now, the image I was found was from Tiawara, and the only fur type that they really have that is rare is albino. I have loved hunting them on Tiawara. I finally got a diamond of those, and that was so much fun to take it with the bow, and this is going to be so much fun to hunt on this new map. And just looking at it, it's going to be a fun animal to hunt. I'm happy they're adding it. Maybe there'll be some type of variance with the fur that's different from Tiawara, but this animal looks amazing. I'm super excited to go hunt it. And yeah, I guess I was right for all 3 animals that were added, the white-tailed deer, the black bear, and the feral pig. So that's pretty cool that we got some species right that were being reused for Mississippi Acres. But yeah, this animal is nice, and let's move on to the last species of the day. Now, the last species that will be added into the map is the cotton-tailed rabbit. These animals just look super adorable, and I'm super excited to add them into the game. But if you guys look in the middle, that is actually not a picture of the cotton-tailed rabbit. That is the European rabbit, and I thought it was very similar, so I had to add it in. But this animal looks unbelievable, and this is going to be so much fun to hunt. It's going to be very similar to the other ones. I think that it's going to have albino and melanistic. And there's a chance, I think that variant at the top is leucistic. The image that I found online was leucistic. So I think the cotton-tailed rabbit might have the leucistic variant. It might just have the albino and melanistic though. But either way, this rabbit is going to be super fun to hunt, and it's nice to have another rabbit added into the game. We are now heading down to the description of the new amazing trailer for the reserve, and we have some cool information that gives some pinpoints about what's going to happen in this reserve, and let's hop into it. Nicknamed the Magnolia State. Oh wow, that was wrong. Nicknamed the Magnolia State, a nod to the beautiful magnolia trees that grow in the region, Mississippi Acres Preserve holds a special place in the heart of hunters, not only because of its stunning landscapes, where distinctive wetlands and bluffs meet pine forests and murky rivers, but also for its characteristic wildlife wherever you go. Wherever you go, experience exceptional hunting and outdoor adventures in Mississippi Acres Preserve. Stalk the gray fox as it gracefully transverses the forest floor, or flush skittish northern bobwhite quail and eastern wild turkey from their hiding places. Catch the nibbling eastern cottontailed rabbit as it darts through the underbush, swiftly moving to avoid the feral pigs, black bears, and white-tailed deer that roam nearby. In man-made areas, don't be surprised to see the common raccoon raiding garbage cans and causing havoc. These little bandits are no joke. But most importantly, never lower your guard near rivers or fresh water. The patient American alligator lurks in the murky depths, waiting for the perfect moment to ambush its prey. The next thing in the description that we are introduced to is the Coleman 22H, and this classic bolt-action rifle is the perfect tool for small game hunting. Chambered in the 22H and available in 3 distinct variants, it is both reliable and powerful enough to keep small predators away from your property and livestock. Thanks to its lightweight yet robust frame, the Coleman 22H makes for ideal hunting rifle to carry with you during your long hunts. So this rifle is going to be unbelievable to hunt with. I'm super excited. We are able to see what it has in the description. But yeah, this gun is going to be super exciting to hunt with. And yeah, let's go and look at the storylines the mission will follow. Now, before I actually start reading this, if you guys have not heard while watching the trailer for this, there's actually 2 speakers, so there's going to be 2 different voices for this reserve. And yeah, we're going to go into a dive here at what the missions will look like and what we'll be prepared for. Mississippi Acres Preserve has been left devastated by the worst flood in a decade, swamping entire communities and forcing its residents to flee their homes. Members of 2 local rival hunting clubs have chosen to form an uneasy alliance in an attempt to help the community get back on its feet. However, things aren't what they seem, However, things aren't what they seem, and when Warden Emmy Davis finds herself in the middle of a sinister conspiracy, things take a turn for the worse. Can you help her uncover the truth? And we are introduced into the main warden, and there's also going to be a secondary warden by the sounds of it. But yeah, there looks like there's going to be 2 people for the story missions instead of 1 that there usually is. But I'm super excited to hear the music in this reserve, as well as hear what the voices have to offer. But yeah, this is going to be an unbelievable reserve. Thank you very much for joining the video. I'm super thankful for all of you that stick to the very end. It's greatly appreciated. If you guys have not already, please make sure to like and subscribe and share the video with your friends. It's been greatly appreciated. Thank you all for the amazing support that we have had recently. And yeah, my name is Clay2104. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye, y'all, and peace!